Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up you guys, it's Zach Jack Dan coming at you with another every video. This time we're talking about every reveal from the December 6th Hasbro Pulse fan stream and the Marvel Legends series team. So Dan, Ryan, and Dwight were there revealing figures again for the Marvel Legends, mostly sticking with the X-Men line. They first started talking about the 5-pack with Strife in it and showed that off again. Of course, we all had that pre-ordered already. But the first thing they showed us was the 3-pack, plastic free of course, of the classic looking costume X-Men here with Gambit, Banshee, and Psylocke. So here's the cover of that box. And these will be up for pre-order on Thursday the 8th. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But there is a couple head sculpts there for Banshee. Here is Psylocke, got her hair swept to the side. She does have new arms, pinless legs. Got the necklace on, the belt around the waist. Not sure what I think about the new arms yet. To me they look kind of bulky on her, but we'll see when we get her in hand. Got her effect piece there. We'll talk about all the accessories here in a second. Here's Gambit with his bow staff here. He's got a purse on his body there, which he had a lot in this costume. Then he has 2 different hand sculpts you can have. Cards throwing, we'll show that in a minute too. Banshee here with his mutton chops hairdo. He's got another shot here as well of the screaming head with the shorter hair. Our next 3-pack is the Storm, Forge, and Jubilee. So stick with those costumes. If you need that another figure there with Wolverine, he is a vintage card, so you'd have to get him separately. There's Forge with his massive gun there. Come with 2 of the women there. Of course, Forge and Storm had a thing going on in the comics years ago. There's your short-haired Storm, got the lightning earrings, lightning hand effects. Jubilee there, blowing the bubble gum, got the glasses, earrings on. And she has a new, more colorful effect piece, kind of goes from purple to pink. Pretty looking eyes there they got sculpted on her. And then you get Forge there, like I said, with his massive gun. And you got the shoulder pieces there, the bandana, the long hair. Close up look at him. Like I said, pre-orders will be available for these and the next 2 that I show December 8th at 1 p.m. on places like Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, Hasbro Pulse. But yeah, there they all are on the set there that they were talking about. So really cool box set there for 2 different teams, 2 of the same team but 2 separate 3-packs. And Gambit is pinless it looks like, and so is Banshee, so all of them are pinless. That's awesome. Here's your second box set. And again, according to this, all pinless. So yeah, those would be cool to get. Again, Wolverine in this picture would make it even better looking. And they talked a little bit about the fact that, hey, maybe we'll see Charles sometime as well. So Psylocke, like I said, looking really good. Gambit with the cards on his hand. Banshee with the different head sculpts. So there's all the accessories. Sorry for the blur. But you do see the sword as well for Betsy. A couple head sculpts, extra hands, and then the regular card hand that Gambit can hold as well. Storm here with her lightning and without. Jubilee with and without the glasses, with and without the bubble. Forge. And there's all those accessories for them as well. Extra hands for Forge, Fisted, and Gripping. Extra hands for Jubilee and Storm as well. And then the effect pieces for Jubilee. Alright, next reveal is Blob. Finally getting a replacement for the Build-A-Figure that was out there. I love these hand sculpts, guys. Check out those hands. The rest of it looks good. I still think that the Build-A-Figure, I love the fact that he had all of the cellulite, but they said that that's what they were trying to take away was the cellulite. So, okay, that makes sense then. They did good. So this is more of a original Brotherhood version of Blob. Got two different head sculpts, one open mouth with the shorter kind of different hair, and then the closed mouth with another hair sculpt. But look at those hands. I have to say I like the closed mouth better myself. There's your size comparison to Gambit. They said they have a lot more articulation in his head, so he can move around a lot better. So nice to see this as an individual release deluxe and nothing that's going to be too expensive, hopefully. Again, plastic free packaging. So that's one. We got one more here in a second. With Outback Rogue. So we'd already had a few other members of the Outback team come out this year. So here is Rogue in her green and black gear. Looking pretty good. There's a package, again plastic free. Not part of any kind of wave, just individual. So yeah, all of these, Blob, Rogue, and the three packs there for the 60th anniversary will be up for pre-order on Thursday the 8th. Mr. Stevie did this nice little 3-panel here. It's pretty cool. And showed us off all the accessories as well, so that's cool. Alright, so here is a 3D rendering of what will be a Spring 2023 release of Kraven. It's a digital render. Got the spear there. Nice sculpt on that lion's mane there he's got. Spikes on the belt. And this will be a Walmart exclusive. So there it is from all angles, not spinning. And sticking with Spider-Man, they also showed off another PS4 Gamerverse digital render here of the Peter Parker Spider-Man. Again, it'll be a Spring 2023 fan channel exclusive release. Got all the different webbings there as well. Extra hands, whipping, and fisted. Up close of them both, front and back. Alright, then they gave a little tease again. Another figure with a bendy wire will make an appearance in 2023, since we already had the tentacle from the Sentinel HasLab. We had the lizard, and we had the scorpion this year with bendy wires. So I'm going to say we're probably going to get another Doc Ock in 2023. What do you guys think? Alright, so they did something called a 2022 draft again. It's their third annual time they've done this, where they actually get to pick what they thought was the best figures of the year, one by one, each one of them. So I'll show off what their picks were. and Galactus was not eligible to be chosen. So here was Dwight's picks. He chose for his comic version the 20th anniversary Captain America, for his Build-A-Figure Bonebreaker, for his MCU Gore, for his multi-pack Null and Venom, and for his wild card Lizard. I have to say one of these I agreed with. I'll tell you in a minute. For Ryan's picks for comic, he chose Spiral, which to me is truly a 2023 release. Only a few people have gotten it so far, but they kept it in there, so okay. For his Build-A-Figure, he did the Infinity Ultron. For his MCU, he chose She-Hulk. For his multi-pack, he chose the Mojo World, and for his wild card, he chose Toad. So again, I'll go with one of these as my top as well, and we'll show you in a minute. And then for Dan's picks, for the comic, he chose the Symbiote Spider-Man. For his Build-A-Figure, he chose Khonshu. For MCU, Kate Bishop. Multi-pack, he chose Spider-Man and Spinneret. And wild card, he chose the Iron Man with his plasma cannon. And again, one of these I would put on my list. Alright, so that was their choices. Let me show you what we had to choose from for 2022. So for the Build-A-Figures, here was your 2022 Build-A-Figures with Rentra, Korg, Atuma, Controller, Infinity Ultron, Bonebreaker, and Khonshu. So out of the Build-A-Figures, 2 of these will make my list. I'll show you. These are the Build-A-Figure waves, so you can see the individual figures that were in these, and I don't think that any of the individual figures made my list. But there were a few good figures in here I will give as an honorable mention because I do like the Moon Knight without the Build-A-Figure piece. It had great sculpt on it. And the Zombie Wanda was actually really cool as well. So those 2 were kind of questionable for my list. For vintage card backs, here was what was released in 2022. And I was very close to putting Rhino on my list. The other individual releases that were not part of Build-A-Figure waves and weren't vintage, 2 of these made my list. So when we get to it, I'll show you that. I do say that the Ragnarok and Ulik deluxes were really cool. The Mojo individual release would have been cool had we not got the box set. And that's it for my honorables. And then the multi-box sets here. And again, Galactus would have made my list, but they said we couldn't choose it. And I do have to say the Venom 3-pack with Riot Agony and Venom. That Venom figure is amazing. But that's honorable. Alright, so here's my picks. So yes, Bonebreaker, Khonshu, and Mojo World did make my list of all the ones that they picked, but I put them in different spots. So I chose for my comic, Doctor Strange here, the Walmart exclusive. Awesome figure. For my Build-A-Figure, I went with Bonebreaker. For my MCU, I went with the Khonshu Build-A-Figure. For my multi-pack, I went with the Mojo World because that Mojo is amazing. And then the wild card, I'm going to go with the Iron Spider. Really cool figure. What do you guys think? Alright, let's get into some more reveals for the X-Men. They got an X-Men wave they're going to reveal here without revealing the Build-A-Figure. First reveal was Kid Omega with the glasses there and the mohawk. Pink. Fang from the Imperial Guard. They said he has most teeth of anybody they've ever made. Of course, you can see them all around his wrist, his ankle, his waist, and his neck. Got Chamber revealed here. And if you can put a light behind that, that piece around his face will actually glow. Nice leather jacket and everything. Did not go penniless with him. Have M or Monet from her Gen X look. This is not the look that I like myself for Monet, but I'm glad we're finally getting her. Maybe we'll actually see the look that I want one of these days. We got Corsair from the Starjammers. So first Starjammer we're getting. So Cyclops and Havoc finally getting their father out there. Of course, Vulcan too, and this is built on the Vulcan body. Got the sword and the blaster. And they said the best mustache they've done all year. Bandana around the head too, flying in the back. We got Astonishing X-Men Emma Frost. It looks good. I do not like the face sculpt. I feel like we've gone back now to the original Emma Frost that we got and got an ugly face sculpt here. I'm gonna go know what you guys think about that. And then we got, without Emma, we got to have Astonishing X-Men Cyclops as well. This time he's got a visor that's actually kind of bleeding off like he just shot it, and it's kind of cooling down. So I do hope he comes with an extra head sculpt and that's not permanent. So yeah, there's that full wave. We do not know what the Build-A-Figure is, but I believe they might have teased it. I'll talk about that here in a second. But yeah, Kid Omega, got the blaster and the glasses. Fang. Hopefully we'll come with another mouth, not just the one, we'll see. And also hopefully we'll get some more Imperial Guard to go along with our Guardian figure that we have. Got your Chamber figure here. Monet. Corsair. Emma. And Cyclops. So during that, they kind of teased that, yeah, we are going to get another Starjammer in 2023. But again, they didn't show what the Build-A-Figure for this wave is yet. Kind of makes you think, well, is it going to be Chode or Chod, however you want to pronounce his name, from the Starjammers? And then it gave us some more teases. So we got a rose, a golf club, and this little creature right here. So it kind of gives us another details here of something. Especially the creature. So let's talk about the rose first, since that was the first reveal. And let's just say maybe it is going to be the rose from Spider-Man lore. I could see that happen, or it could be Kingpin. We'll see. With a golf club, I don't know. I was thinking maybe from the Morlock's mask, because he did like to play golf. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. And then for the little animal there in the bottom right corner, it is cr'ree, which is Chod's ferret-like little alien mammal from the Starjammers. So that lets me know that I'm thinking the Build-A-Figure is going to be Chode or Chod, since they did say we are going to get another Starjammers. I would love to see Hespera as well, but we'll see. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any kind of comments, hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, and guys, let me know what you think about all these reveals today. What's your favorite? I got to say my favorite is Blob, just because of his mass. But probably I'm going to have to go with Corsair and Kraven as my next ones. Alright guys, talk to you later. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.